Welcome to tutorial 2. In this tutorial, I will discuss your Mahara profile. So let's go into portfoliocommunities.com. And this is the free site that I used in the original, the first tutorial. I'm in it already. I'm not going to do the step again of putting in username and password. And you can see I'm in by my name here and also up here. The first thing I'm going to do is go into settings, because this is the place in which you would change your password, and the password you got may be not be one you want. So here you would type in your current password and your new password and then confirm it. You can also change your username here, and there are some other options you have, but in most cases you probably want to keep these options, but do check those and see if you want to change any of them. Once everything looks okay, click on Save, and you're set there. Now let's go back to the dashboard. As you can see, this is a valuable place from which to go further to different parts of Mahara. The next thing I want to do is to update my profile information. And I could click here, but not every Mahara dashboard has this section in here. So I'm instead going to click on Content, because that is more standard on Mahara dashboards. And once I click on Content, it automatically goes to my profile page, and you see my photo is here, and I put in my real first name and last name. And here's some information that I've put in about myself. And I could add to that if I wish. Once that information is okay, I press Save Profile. I can also add more contact information with messaging if I want to give things like Yahoo, my Skype username, other information, I can do that. General is really just some very small additional information. Once you feel that's done, you save your profile. Note that profile pictures are separate from the profile. And you can put in up to 5 profile pictures, and you choose one to be default. So right now, my picture from Ireland is my default. I've added a profile picture of my dog, so I can choose that if I wish as my default. Or if I've decided not to use a profile picture, I can easily delete it. So in here is where you would upload your profile picture. There often is a restriction on size, so sometimes you may try to upload something and the size won't be small enough. So just keep trying different pictures, and it tells you here the limit on the size. But right from here, I'm going to go right into my actual profile. And you've seen this before. This is what I showed in the first tutorial. So it has a bit of information about me. When you go into your profile page, it's going to have a small amount of information. So you definitely are going to want to change it. And editing this page or any page of Mahara's is actually quite easy to do. You click on Edit This Page, and as you see, you get some additional items on top of your page. The first thing you may want to look at is editing the layout. And as you see, there are a good number of choices in terms of layout. I've already selected 2 columns of equal width, but you really are free to choose whatever layout you want. Some people like different size columns, the look of that. But I'm going to stay with that and save it. There's also the theme, and that affects the color outside and also within. So if I want to go to something a little bit, this is sunset, I'm going to go to something a little bit softer. This is the aqua theme. So you can try each of the themes. As you can see, it changes it immediately, so you can get a sense of what the different themes are. In terms of content, you now have a whole set of choices, and you may or may not use all of these. I'm only going to show you a few of them, so when you have a chance, go and definitely try some other ones to see what you would like to add to your profile page. You may want to add some files to let people upload those files or review them. So there's a place to put in files, and these are files that you may have put in earlier, and we'll talk about that in a later tutorial. You can add a whole folder. You can add a collection of images. If you have a large amount of text and you want it formatted a certain way, you may want to have it in HTML format. And so if you do, then you would add it using this, a single image or embedded viewing. I'm just going to show you the image from this part, just to give you an idea of how you add these components. What you do is just click on it and drag it down to the spot you want it to be, and let go. And you'll see that you get a page here where you need to put in information. Now you can upload a file, and note that you do have to confirm that you have permission to upload that file, and you have to click on that before it lets you browse for that file. Or you can select from files you've already uploaded. Now I've happened to already have uploaded this image, so I'm going to just select that and save. You can also put a width on there to adjust how it looks on the page, but I'm going to save as is, and there it is. So very easy to add an image. If you decide you want to delete that image, then you would click on the X. If you want to edit it, you would click here, and I am going to edit it because I don't want the title of just image there. So if I click on edit, and the name of this dog is Joey, so I'm going to put his name and save, and there's Joey. There are other components you can add. We'll talk in a later tutorial about journals, and I already have some entries from a journal here, and that's how I added it through here. There's general, and the most important one probably of the general is a text box, and that's literally what it is. You would drag it down and type in text. For profile, you can add information from your profile. For example, I mentioned before I had not put my friends in here, but I can click on that and I could add my friends. I can list my groups, and actually I already have that in the page down here. And I can do information about myself, choosing from my profile information. So if I wanted to do that, again, I would do that and see how you can select different things, a profile picture and more information. I think I mentioned before that there is a resume builder in Mahara, and this is where if you had built your resume, you could show in your profile sections of your resume. And then you can do external content, choose from Google Apps, some external media like YouTube videos or RSS feeds. So give those a try. and create your profile. When you're satisfied with it, you can press done. And then if you want to take a look at it again, press on it, and you see Joey's still there smiling at us. And that's your profile. And again, remember to log out. Remember up here, clicking here will bring you to the dashboard, or just move your mouse over to log out and log out. And that's the end of our second tutorial.